do this. Right? Yeah. Let's go. Go! What's up, Matthew? Be the Cupcake King. Uh-oh. Too many? Yeah. Too much, too much. Whoa. Man, that made my nose tickle. Oh. I think this must be the restart time. Because this happened to me yesterday too, didn't it? Alright. Can I have, thanks, buddies. Oh. Yeah, it's a bloody restart time. Okay. Right. Let's just give it a couple minutes then. What can we do in the meantime? Let's look up some mods. Why don't we do that? See if there's any new mods out. Oh, I was going to say, is it going to work or not? Thank you. Well, while we wait for the, let me put this over here for a sec. Okay, you guys can still hear this out. So we'll keep an eye on this bad boy. Alright, let's check out some mods. See if anyone's bought anything new out lately. What? What? What have you been up to, man? Sending billions of dollars? Bro, I'd love it if you did. What we could do with that. Hey, whoa. No. Go back. What was that? Yeah, I bet you thought I was looking at that. No. What the hell, man? What's this, from Fallout Tactics? I'll take me some Fallout Tactics. It is. Oh, that's cool. Chad, absolute. Oh, that is beautiful. Animated doors as well, nice. Only for Build 42 single player multiplayer. Ooh. Compatible with KI5 or K15. I'm not sure if that's an I or a 1. Nice. All right, what else we got? All right, let's check this one too, eh? Okay. We wait for that to come back online. And if it doesn't come on like a few minutes, we'll just most subscribed, the most popular. So let's go. I don't know, what mods have you used? Sense of power rework? That sounds cool. Alright, let's have a look. Before, after. Oh, yeah, I can see the difference. Sure, yeah, I see it. I see it. It's in here. Although that looked funny. What else we got? Wait, did that one have antlers on the head? Whoa, how many are there? You did have antlers on your head. Okay. I see what it does. It takes this sort of curvature thing out of it. That's pretty cool. Although, yeah, at the knees. Okay, I see. That's pretty neat. Oh, I forgot. Reactive sound events. What's this mean? Mini nuke. Need the mini nuke launchers? Yeah. Get some mini MIRVs or something. Huh, what? When you hear a distant sound, something actually happening, go find out what if you did. So if you hear a gunfight, there's going to be ammo and a battle up. This is cool. This is cool. That what? Okay, hang on. Sounds now react to the word spawn. World spawns physical scenes you can investigate. So stories, I guess. And tell a story through a new survival radius. Oh, that's cool. Sound adapts to time, weather, location, and maybe. Oh, and your playstyle. Alright, world reactions. Loud events will increase your panic level. Hey, that's cool. Events near you can wake you up. Oh, that would be neat! Because I've never slept. You can't wait to get paid on Friday? I can't wait till Friday. We're doing like an all-day Halo Reach. Cursed, of course. And then I don't know if I'm streaming later on at night. I'm not sure. The mod will automatically detect and add modded vehicles to the appropriate vehicle pools. No manual configuration is required. Oh, you legend. Who made this? Who made this? Where do I find their name? Julian. Oh, absolute legend. That's oh, thank you. Hosts report coordinates of nearby scenes. Right click your radio, walk into your ham radio, or use your vehicle's radio to mark and tell you what. Dude! Alright, hang on. Try again. I don't know if it works or not. Nope. Okay. Still down. Alright, let me get back to my mods. Mods list, we are you. We don't get alerts on that screen, do we? Oh, yes, we do. Good. All right. Put you there. Because remember, yesterday it was on by like within a few minutes. So we'll that's what. So what's this one? Substation. What? Wait, what? Oh. I know where you are. I've driven past you a few times. No shot, bro. Because we've been here before. Oh, these look cool. Alright. I mean, we can't really see what that is, so I don't really care. It's just clearly showing us it's like a repair screen. Connect all buildings in Roseville. Ah, okay. Alright. Interesting. What else we got? Your wig's done and died? Nice. Tombs wardrobe alternative. Never heard of it. Maybe I have. Engine zombie stumble. Hey, that's pretty neat. I might as well check out. See, there's 44,000 mods. We're not going to go through that many. Oh, that looks cool. What the hell? Yeah, I like me some of these. Bro. Wait a minute. Hold up. Go back. Was that Tomb Raider? Ah, Terminator. Wait a minute. Hang on. Oh, that's cool. Hey, Miss Connor. Haven't seen you for a minute, my friend. Shit. Dude, this is cool as. How many items? Yes. Oh, bro. Neat. Alright, we'll check the next one and we'll check the server in a second. So what's this? If your survival lived for years, I spent 3/4 of her entire life watching the exact same sunset again, except during storms. So, what does this do? Oh, and the sunrise and sunsets are at different times. Cool, man. Funny mod named Make Shield using pillow. What? Hang on, Josh. Hang on, give me a sec. What's it called? You're going to make me type in something terrible, aren't you? Because I don't know what that word means. Is it this one? What? That's no body pillows? Oh my god. Ah, you gooners! What the hell? That was funny. I don't know, what's it actually called? Bro, Lancer? Fell to the most popular guy. I don't know if I can click on any of them, so I'm not. Like, I am not, like, especially that one. I mean, that one looks dodgy as hell. She's holding a bat that's got blood just on the very end of it, so I don't want to know what she's been using that for. Let's just check the server again. Hey, is it gonna work? Yes, we're in. Right, still back to live scene. That way we get all our stuff. Awesome. Wait, am I on the right version? Yep, okay. Alright, so if I'm gonna see who's on. So I gotta remember this. So it's like 6:10 when the server comes back online. So I might have to start my streams just a little bit later. Because I'm guessing this is a daily thing. Perfect time for them though, because it's like midnight, isn't it? Alright. As I said, I was just here. I got logged out. Okie dokie. We have no food. Let's head back to the tower. Let's offload because I have a plan for the day. We need a lot of trees, apparently. Like, lots and lots of trees. See, that holds the anime character pillow. I think, like, when I brought it up, I think I remember seeing it once. Because we had some mods that were pretty cool. They had a whole lot of weird extra shit in it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, like big fat clowns and stuff, but those weren't balloons that were holding above their heads, for example. Let's chuck these in the bag, because we'll drop this off at the base. We'll leave these here, or we'll put them in the boot of this. One or the other. We'll keep the jack just in case. Drop the mailbag. Keep the brakes. Sack. I need rope. As much rope as I can find for what I intend on doing. Yeah, okay, this isn't necessary. Not at all. I'm afraid of clowns. I never watched the It movies. IT, the old ones or the new ones. Nope. As I said, afraid of clowns. Okay, what's next? Lug wrench can probably go in the boot. Wrench would probably drop on the floor because I'm not going to need that. I need to find an axe, but I'm assuming there's going to be one back at the base, but I don't know. If not, we'll go find one. That's fine. Okay. You're coming with us to the base. So you in here. Along with these. Yes, I know. Heavy, I know. Don't care. Actually not that fucking heavy. Alright, let's go. Next time, try and leave enough room to walk out that side. If I can. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okie dokie. Lots in the boot. I'm gonna say okie dokie a lot. What the Guys? Where's the body gone? And then the next question, of course, is what happens if I do like this? No, it's better to have the trailer drive over it than the car. Because it's easier to flip the trailer back over. Have I done this before? No. I don't know if anybody's on, but... Hey. Me and me fat fingers. Gimme. Because, yeah, it's like we aren't getting hungry or nothing. Did I eat the, seasoning? Must have. Alright, let's get to the tower. I'm gonna nick some food from the break room. Then I'll go upstairs and do some stone. I'll see. Oh, I do have wood axes. What the wait, what the fuck? When the hell did I pick those up? Did I get a... Bro, did Santa give me a gift? I think someone's come along and dropped some shit off in my bag, because I don't remember putting that in the van. Well, thank you, whoever it was. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, what's up, Hayden? How you going, dude? Sorry. I'm just a little bit surprised to find 3 wood axes in the boot of my damn truck. I mean, van. But that's good. That's good. It's good. We'll use it. We'll use them. Alright, turn that off. Beautiful. Now I just need rope. As much rope as I can find. And I know I found some back at the base, and I hope they don't mind if I nick it. Oh, we're gonna floor down. Nice, 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 nice. I got axes. We got rope. I can do some... What I should do is this. Actually, I don't need to do anything. Just... If I can find some rope, what I can do is I can make bundles of wood, of logs, stacks. Sorry, wood stacks. Log stacks? Log stacks. Stack a log. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, she's a big, she's, wow. I'm on floor 20. That's very, very high up in the air. But they've done 3 floors in a day. Absolute champions. Okay, let me, get near the kitchen because I think I'm going to start dying soon. I don't know when you actually die. but I'm almost certain you do. Okay. Let me grab some food. I haven't tried to eat. I was gonna do that later. Why? Is it good? Is it good? I don't have the time today. I was too busy playing something else. Right, no, upstairs, kitchen, because I can make a stew, right? How much steak did we actually get out of that bad boy? Only 2? Oh no, we would have got some beef as well. Fire extinguishers, where did I see all those? Fuck it. We're putting it, put it here.
Hello.
Hello! How you doing, buddy? Nice hat.
Pretty good. Random Kiwi gamer.
That's me. That's
And
me.
Thank you for.
Yes.
I enjoy watching your streams as well.
Ah, well, thank you, my friend. Nice. Champion. Awesome. All right, I needed the, I don't know what that was sending.
Suppose you know which one has engine parts or steel sheets.
Try one of the, it's either one of the trailers out the back, so out the direction I'm facing, because I think that's where I saw them yesterday, or in one of those boxes outside there by the lake. All
right.
It's been about 20 hours since I was last here, so things could have moved.
Yeah, and I don't come here often. I'm usually out at my mansion complex in Louisville.
Stop, Sled. Play the snow middle. Yeah, we are. Hey, man. How you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet. Anyway, I need to get something to eat real quick, otherwise I think I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna go cut some wood down. So I need to find ropes. Do you know where the ropes are?
Here's a rabbit right here, but no, I don't know where the ropes are.
Okay, I'll find it. Well, the ropes on 19. Oh, okay. Okay. Eyesight. Ropes on 19. Just put logs up. Ah, that's my plan. That's my plan. Wait a minute. What am I doing? Ah, fridge, freezer. Yeah, we'll put it in the freezer. Okay. Worry about this later. Let's have something to eat real quick before we start dying. What's left in you? No, don't do that. Silly. Try taking everything. Yeah, eat a bit of this. Awesome. I come grab and get more. Not sure what we do with the heads and sinews, so I just won't bother like dumping that stuff here. Let's put this guy on the bench because I'll be up here later and I want to remember to do something about that. Because you know me, I'm probably going to forget. The floors are finishing. Oh, good. I probably won't go up to 20 to number. Well, maybe we will. Ah, hey. Which freezer are we sticking it in? Ah. Well, I'm not paying any attention. Even though it's right in front of my face. Alright, let's get some waters. Ooh. Fill you. Down for hot fix. Yeah, well, last night I was on until what, like 1:30, 1 o'clock or something, and it said it was still down. I'm like, haha, funny. Who saw that coming? Oh, well, I'll sign in later. Then I really needed a Xanax, so I took one, and then I didn't wake up until like 11 o'clock this morning. Oops, I kind of fucked up my work day. Okay, let me oh, no, because they're frozen. All right, next time we're up here, remind me to do. Actually, this will remind me to do it. I'll make a thing and put in bowls. All right, let's jar lid, VHS tapes need to go. Actually, they need to go down one level, don't they? All right, we've got water. I need the ropes. All right. Floor 19, here we go. Floors 1 through 5 are reserved for, I guess, some kind of like community type stuff, because we've got the, no lights here. We've got the kitchen there on 3rd. That looks like it's going to be a gym. The first floor up, I think, is the library. Nice, it's getting divided up into rooms. Beautiful. Wait, was there a hot, wait, they did the update. They pushed the update by like, what, 6 hours? And then there was a hot fix? Not surprised. Talk about Dune Awakening. Their third chapter, I think is what they call them, is due out today. Well, it was out today. Awesome. Like, can you imagine if they had the elevator mod? What? The carpentry? Yeah. Ah, wait a minute. There's more lit up floors? Man, I don't mind going to get the lit floors. See, what the thing I'm good at, right, is I'll go... there's the right... Nice. I'll go to a spot where I need some stuff, right? That doesn't... Okay, hang on. What's the glitch for the encumbrance? How do I carry everything?
So, man, it'll turn red, but you can just keep picking up stuff in your inventory. Like, you can just go pick all those logs up on the ground right now if you wanted.
What? Wait, hang on. So I don't need the rope?
I mean, I don't really know.
God damn it. Okay. I'll go get wood.
I mean, it makes it so you can put it down in like a nice little pile like that, but other than that, I don't see a reason for you to grab them all and carry them.
Fuck. Okay, let's go. Oh, no. Thanks.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't mean that one.
Yeah, no problem.
God damn it, bro. Hey, man. Did you make it? No, they've actually, I've done absolutely no work towards this whatsoever. This will be like my second or third hour on the server. Well, third hour probably. But I'm here to help give them a hand. The world record they're going for is the tallest building you can build in Zomboid. Obviously before the patch arrives that prevents us from being able to play it. I believe that's why it's all vanilla. There's no mods, I believe. Actually, let me just double check. Yeah, there's no mods. At least it says not found. So that nothing can really complicate the build. Everyone's got their own floor. Floors 1 through 5, I believe, are reserved for I believe Eric, maybe a couple of other people, and like things for like gym, like a gym, library. We're about to run past the kitchen. Then we'll go past the library. So I don't know what this is going to be for, but the gym I think was what, 1 floor up. Yeah. So here's the kitchen. All the dining tables, the dance floor outside. Start dying from climbing rope encumbered. Can you? God dang. Because the game is supposed to have a hard cap of 50. You can only carry up to 50, then it stops. And build 41, if you went over your number, so I'm at 18, if you went over like, so like 5 or 6 over or something, you would just start dying and then you would die. Like your health would go, like if you say you had 60 in your inventory, your health would just go, boom, and you're dead. And this though, the lowest your health will ever go to is about here. However, they've put a hard cap of 50, but I think they broke it. We're going to put that to the test shortly once I find some trees to cut down. Oh my God. Nice. All right, hang on. Do they have these? You know what? I don't care. Let's flip it round so we can. Okay, I don't see you in there. But do they have it? This is what I thought. 8. Oh, I can still put it there. Nice. What about the cook show? Tea. Yeah, there's an extra one. Lovely, lovely. All right, let's put the jar downstairs. Let's go get some wood. Mate, you also found out that Markiplier is now the world record holder for most fake blood used in a movie. 80,000 gallons. Damn. Wow. That's an accomplishment. Holy shit. He carried a dead deer in and out of your base on the rope, went below the muscle strain cap. Oh, yeah, because those things you can pick up like a 700-pound cow. That makes no sense. Right, I don't know where our cutting forest is, and I don't particularly care. I'll just go up there and do it. Nice. That must be 30. Thirsty? Yeah, probably. I need that blood. I don't know where to chop the trees down, but, you know, we'll just start here, I guess. Still a little bit away from base. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little bit away from base. But we've got a bit more density of tree. That way we're not pulling any zombies that might spawn or migrate in towards the base. So, maybe one tile and we'll bugger off. There's nothing here now. Ah, we'll do those. Let's do them. Even though there's a whole lot over there too. 1/8 of an Olympic swimming pool. There, it's 300,000 liters. It's 302,833 liters. Damn. That's nutty. Hang on. Open. Go. That's in my butt. Let's go. Mum just took down a lot of trees, lots of wood. No, doesn't that imply she's really fat? Or are you going for the whole, like, Bonnie Blue type thing? Because that makes sense. Can't cut you down, huh? Because my mum was a bit of a... back in the day. I mean, shit, man. My current dad found her ex-husband in the closet 3 weeks after they were married. There's nothing bad anyone could say about her that I haven't said 10 times worse anyway. She deserves every minute of it. And at the end, I think she knew that. Which is the funnier part. Oh, I'm gonna go sit my ass over here. Or, better yet, nah, because we just end up out of breath by carrying the logs. So let's sit down. Right? Because we're still gonna end up out of breath, we just won't die. Another bloody booth, I think. Yeah, I thought so. Because that makes more sense. Wait, did you know my mum? Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Cut the tree. All right, so how high were you trying to climb, Filth? How high were you going? Like up or down? Beavers? Be a fish for dietary purposes? Why? Because to be honest, that doesn't make any sense. But I don't know what their dietary restrictions are, because why would you have any? Everything was put here for us to enjoy and appreciate. Beaver makes a silly kind of pet. Although, it'd be kind of funny. Especially if you get him to make you a dam. Speaking of dam, fuck, that took ages. Lent? Fuck is Lent? Oh, that's where they only eat shitty food to punish themselves for no particular reason or something. I don't know what it is. Oh, no, I was Catholic. I thought, well, I was like, wait a minute, why are there so many rules? What? Well, there's only 10. I can't enjoy life like this. Originally not meant to meet during Lent on... Oh, okay. Weird. See, that, like, I understand, like, these things as being, okay, so, back before we had things called the internet, books, encyclopedias, newspaper, and the media, we had a thing called religion. I mean, we still have it now. But it was the easiest way to get a message through to the masses of people from one side of a continent to the bloody other. If you want to send them the same message, the easiest way to do that was to use religion. And that's why we have it, it's why it exists, and why we did it. That's why it still exists today. Cheers, babe. Thank you. Under the tree? What? You don't think it's a good way to get information to the masses? I think it's a great way to get information. What's wrong with you? How could you disagree with that? Wife's the seventh day Adventist. Cheers, everybody. Let's do what the French settlers who colonized Canada. Oh, really? 40 period, it's meant to be a period of cleansing. Makes sense, because, like, people didn't really shower either. Right, they bathed, didn't they? Like, because showers didn't really exist. And having a bath is like just laying in human soup. Ugh. Ugh. Like, can you imagine like the old Roman baths? Because they never had chlorine. Can you imagine that? Gross, man. Imagine like the filth that floats on. Ugh. Yuck. Gross. Like, you'll know what I mean, right? You get out of the bath, there's that ring around the edge. Dirty you are, the fatter and darker it becomes. Gross. Gross. Nah, I'll have it. I'll shout, dude. Watch that shit wash away. Oh, my mum jokes don't bother me. Wait, you can't tell? I literally called her a whore. Like, I don't. She's dead. I don't care. She was a very abusive woman. I didn't know her when she was a nice person. My dad did. She used to be apparently a very, very beautiful lady. But when I knew her, she was a very violent, abusive, and obnoxious person. So there's nothing anyone could actually say about her that I haven't said that's worse. Way worse. And directly to her fucking face. But I'm 41 years old, so I don't care. I got past that shit when I was like 20. I don't give a fuck. I only okay, so about 8 years ago or so, me and my wife were in her kitchen and we're cooking up the feed, and like mum wanted to think, no. How long gonna be? No, we'll be done by 7, mum. We'll be done by 7. That's fine. Because she starts cooking her food at 7. Anyway, we're there until about 7:02 or so, like 2 minutes past. She runs after my wife with a fucking fork, trying to stab her with it. That was like 8 years ago. I can't remember exactly how long ago. It wasn't that long ago. Mock her as much as you like, I don't care. They sell fish sandwiches during spring for that same reason. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So I never would have thought of that. Let's go sit down. Does sitting in a car still work better than sitting on the floor? Let's find out. Today on Things You Already Knew. Project Zomboid Edition. Huh, maybe not. Yeah, no, I know. And my dad was a wimp who was just never there to save us when we were like, you know, anyway, like, I don't remember much before 9. I was locked in a freezer at 6 when my brain stopped working. Yay. The first time I technically died. We won't go there though. We'll leave that. So I don't remember much before like 8 or 9. But I remember at about 10 or so, we started walking ourselves home from school. And we'd walk in the door, hey mum. Do your homework. We'd sit down to do our homework. 5 minutes into it, gin and tonic in her hand. Why haven't you done the dishes? They've been there all day. She was one of those. I'll later, Phil. Catch you later, dude. Baths by the sea that washed out all the waves. What about the ones that were like in the middle of France and stuff? I guess they would be like, there's Danube. Because they had like towns all over the place, didn't they? But they also had, what do you call them? Aqueducts and shit? I don't know if they had them there. They had very heavy was it limestone water? Heavy water or something they called it? What was I thinking? Let's throw this heat out the window, because I don't want it. Dude, this food thing's going to be a bitch. I might go nick some of that, some of that canned stuff. Oldest memories getting your ass beat at 2. Because your brother set the couch on fire and blamed you for it. Ouch. I got my ass beat because my sister threw a sandwich behind the couch and blamed me for it. Bitch. But 2, damn, I don't remember that old, that card, nope. Explains a little bit though, doesn't it? Let's grab this little boy here. Because, I mean, places here sell fish because it's cheaper. Like, fish and chips is like a staple in my country. Oh, yeah. We do love our fish and chips. Our fish and chips. Sorry, Australian. Hard water. Maybe that's the one. I know, it's been a minute. It was like full of limestone, right? That would what's dinner? that would what, calcify on the lead piping or something. Because like we have this, I swear to God, I heard a bloody cow. We have this impression that their drinking water gave them lead poisoning, which made them all crazy. But they had lead in heaps of things, makeup, all sorts of like utensils and shit they would use all day long, knives and forks. It would be in their plates, right? Shit like that. Still though, there's a few nutters, right? Where's that cow, man? Maybe it was one of those ambient noises. Alright, let's cut down some more trees. Yeah. Fascinating though, when you think. I bloody saw that, mate. What's going on over here? Is that the cow? Don't walk through the bush, dum-dum. Nothing there. Oh. YouTube ate your youngest memory. Oh, ate your word. Oh. Remember a lot more from 8. It's due to autism, arrested development, and went into hyperspeed for learning. Shit. You sound like a right weirdo. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep being you. Keep being you, my friend. Keep being you. The more weird the world gets, the more entertaining it becomes, and the more problems we can solve. The more normal it is, the worse it becomes. Right? We don't want to, what's the word? Entropy? Is that the word I'm looking for? We don't want to become like entropic or whatever? Trying to think of the right term now. But I've been drinking and smoking, so. My vocabulary is rather limited. Okay. We'll do this for a bit, then we'll go do some looting. Just clear cutting an entire forest. I remember we had a mod that added chainsaws, which were dog. Like, it was so trash. It's cool though, like to use them on the zombies, but to use them on trees, it was really quick, like real quick. But it chewed through so much bloody petrol, broke so bloody quick, so often, and it was just a pain in the ass to use. There's probably settings which I never found or looked for. Heavy water is what they use for coolant for nuclear reactors. That's the one. What was I looking at recently? Something about how they used to do some matching or something on bullets. They'd get the bullet casing or something, and then they'd put it inside the water in a nuclear reactor. Can't remember what it was called. Well, I was watching that like about I don't know, a few days ago. I thought it was rather intriguing. I'm like, fuck me, bro. All the little things that happen on the because of other things. You know what I mean? Can only do this because we can do that. Cool. Fuck it. It's rather delicious. You guys didn't need to hear that. Speaking of poison, huh? We were? Okay. Wait, is nightshade poisonous? Cool. Some weirdo reading dictionaries front to back for fun. Yeah, I did that because I was arrested, not because I enjoyed it. Still, though. You learn a lot, though, don't you, once you've read them? Yeah? I don't know if we're using animal sinew for anything. I have no idea if we're doing any, forge. Now, game, you can't do this to me. You can't have a cow farting right beside me and then not give me the cow to eat. Wouldn't it be funny if it was the head? Because I've dropped it, right? Like, I opened the window specifically to drop it on the floor. Wouldn't it be funny if it was the head? Like a zombie head. Because there's no bloody cow over here. Nightshade is poisonous. Well, don't eat it then! Wow. I had no idea. Honestly, to be honest, I had no idea. I probably did. It's probably one of those things that's in the back of my head somewhere that which would come out when it's important, but... Potato. Really? Because I fucking love potatoes. But you know what I don't like? Tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah. You'll never catch me eating a bloody raw tomato. I'll potentially not even eat if cooked one if I can avoid it. I just don't like them. Never have. Don't know why. Alright, that's all forest cleared. Let's sit, rest. No, fuck that. Why bother? Let's just pick up all the logs. Encyclopedia's the Bible, everybody get your hands on. Nice. Nice. Extra cred for reading. That's pretty cool. For reading part 1. Oh, wait, what? My English teachers hated me. Because I was a massive class disruption. But I didn't, there was not a single exam or anything I didn't get like 90 in. Weirdly enough. Alright. This is tomorrow's short. So, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to try and get this clean, so your chat's going to disappear for a second. Is it this one? There we go. Well, if you don't know this one, this is a lovely little feature that they introduced in 42.13.2, I believe. We're at 159.11. We're going to throw 4 more logs. It's red. Doesn't matter. We're still picking it up. And our health isn't falling. I think they broke the carry capacity cap. Normally there's a cap to this of, I think it's 50. Because this is where this is supposed to sit now, I think. Unless this has been broken the whole time. Unless this was updated to have this feature this whole time as well. So I'm going to go around and pick up all my logs. And then we're going to get back to the world record build that we're building live on stream. Have fun. Alright. Clip that. Let's move on. Put the chats back. Bop. Bop. Weird. That's a great one. I'm starving though. Uh-oh, what just happened? What the fuck is going? I don't care about you update. Stupid. Sorry, something just updated on my other screen. Here's a lead alloy. The acid in tomatoes would leach the lead out. Nice. Is there any truth to like some poisons used to make silver turn purple or something? Or was it like lead? Is there some truth to that? Read books, pass the test, get extra credit, and not bother doing homework. Yeah, I always did my homework. Typically on like the last day though. Like I've been doing it at lunch right before class. I was good with time management. Right? Like, I manage my time well. When I go home, I mess around, play around, do whatever the fuck I like. Use school for schooling. The one thing I found funniest though was they would always go, why can't we have a calculator in the exam or in the test? Because you won't be walking around with a calculator in your pocket in real life. Really? Really, huh? Really? 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 What's going on here? Can you stop doing this to me? Fuck off, you. We all have cell phones, man. 500? What? Class disruption could snake charm them. People either clicked or not. I was just a menace. You know how I am in video games? Like I'll try and find the tricks, the little features that they didn't want us to use. I did that IRL. I still kind of do, but just in a different way. At school, I did it a lot. I had secret pockets in all my clothes to smuggle in my drugs, cigarettes, and booze. Yeah, I was drinking in high school at 16. Fuck, I was selling weed when I was 13. It's nice to just have McDonald's every day though, when like we didn't even have money. Like my parents would have no money for food, so like we wouldn't be going to school with lunch. So I'd buy a pack of cigarettes on my way into school, sell them at school for $1 a ciggy. All right. They'd give me enough to buy 2 packs the next day. So the next day I'd buy 2 packets. Next day I'd buy 2 packets as well. But now I can also buy lunch and 2 packets. Right. Let's get this first lot of wood upstairs. Boop. I don't really know where they want it. But we'll figure it out. It's on my person. I don't need to do anything. Where to deposit wood? Like, I mean, I'll walk it up 20 flights of stairs. I don't care. We're just stopping at the kitchen first. First drinking bender? Oh, bender. 17, 12, red solo cup. I don't even know what a solo cup is. Intelligence is knowing that tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is knowing that it doesn't belong in fruit salad. Hey, that's a good one, Justin. I love that. Sarcastic scoundrel. Wait. You love projects. Are you sure? You sarcastic scoundrel. I love Project Zomboid too, man. It's a great game. Awesome. Oh. 12-ounce cups. Oh, right. Yeah, but I don't know what a 12-ounce cup is. We drink it in milliliters. Like 250 mils, 500 mils. A liter. Mm. Okay. See what that says? Wait until you're 21, drink it the first time, like a good boy. I realized really early that the people that get ahead in life are the people who aren't the good people. You're always gonna do something bad to get anywhere. Alright, let's trying to think of the best place to drop them. Because right there's the best spot for me. Just walk in and dump them, but 12 ounces is 354 mils. Alright, so like a bottle of beer. Just over, like a can. Down they go. Typically what I would do is I'd get 4 logs and I'd stack them, yeah? And I'd put 2 stacks in a bag, 2 stacks in another bag, 2 stacks in my bag, and I'll go put them all in a trailer. Or fill up the trailer, fill up the back of the van, and then have the 2 bags and my bag and my inventory all stacked with stacks of logs, and then I get in the van and come home. But it looks like in this case, we don't need to because you just don't die when you carry a ton. You just don't die when carrying a ton. Are you gonna let me? Damn it. Really? Okay. Just try and put them as close together as possible then. No. Son of a bitch. Because it's technically this square, right? So I can't put any here, you know what I mean? But where these 4 blocks do come together, you can put them all right next to each other. Nope. Stop turning. Standard Coke would be 12 ounces. Oh, okay. Yep. No idea. It always seemed silly to get completely drunk off my face, but I did it anyway. It felt fun at the time. Well, now that I look back on it, I always think it was a silly idea. There's other shit I could have done with my life. Oh, we did eat. Nice. Proud to be young again, eh? Damn. Ah, to be young again. Me and my fat fingers. Let's do these ones. Nice. Well, the first time I got drunk, I was with my dad. My dad took me out golfing. So we had golf carts, right? And we were drinking whiskey. It was him, his mate, and his mate's son, and me. So me and the other son were driving the golf carts, yeah. And we're drinking whiskey. Yeah, very, very adult of us all. Anyway, 13 years old, doing this. So my dad's taking me out drinking for the first time because that's the point. But at the same time, doing something he wants to do too. Yes, he was also drinking. Did he get drunk? Probably, because we had like 4 bottles of whiskey between the 4 of us, and 2 of us were fucking children. Anywho, I get home and I'm mashed. Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock at night or whatever. Mashed as fuck. Have something quickly to eat, go to bed, pass out. Wake up next morning, first hangover ever. And what's my mum doing? She's bashing the vacuum cleaner against my bed while it's on, you know, vacuuming my room, like bang, bang, bang against my bed. While I'm experiencing my first hangover. Did she know? Yes. And that's why she was doing it. Because she never vacuumed my room. Ever. Always yelled at me for never doing it. Give me a good memory. I'll find a negative one in the same vein that I've had for it. What the hell's a fireball? And why does it sound horrible? It's a fireball. Where's it? We'll grab this lot next, maybe, then these. You remind me of vodka. Like, we used to go down to the liquor store and they used to sell bottles of what we called Christoph. Basically it's like vodka flavored water or something with alcohol in it. It's total dog shit. Anyway, it was $11 for a 40 ounce. That's right. 40 ounce was 11 bucks. Actually, I think it started out as 10. Wait, is my axe broken? No. It's dull though. Oh. Let's switch it out for another one. Bible cinnamon whiskey. That. Are you nuts? That's horrible. It sounds disgusting. It's supposed to be spicy. Yeah, no, I've had it. It's gross. It's supposed to be gross though. I don't even know why they made it. You woke up still drunk? Damn. Fuck no, I had a massive hangover. It's the only one I actually ever remember, and that's probably because of my mum. Like, as like negative as she was, there's a lot of positive things to have learnt from it all. Like not becoming an alcoholic. Took me a while to learn that one though. Thought I heard a zombie. I mean, luckily we're on default, because if we're playing on my one, yep, nope, not a chance. No chance. There's no chance we're doing this by ourselves. We would have been hit with stalkers, runners, and clickers, and oh my, bloaters. Ooh. I haven't touched that server in a minute either. It's on, it's running. It's the same. I just haven't even logged in. Alright, let's do this until the axes run dull, I suppose, and we'll hit the abattoir. I don't have the ability to make a hook, though. But clearly there's respawn, so that should be good. So, in the end, it will always be Project Zomboid. Maybe. Maybe. Why didn't I see that message before? We got half sword? You mean like a chubby? That's weird, dude. Nah, what do you mean, chicken? What do you mean, dude? Half sword's fun and goofy. What is it? A game? Like, I've never heard of it. But yeah, Ocean, your first message didn't come up at all. I mean, it'll be Project Zomboid until it's not Project Zomboid. We're gonna play something different tomorrow night. Oh. I'm thinking every few days I might just play something different. Cause I get like not so what am I for? Zomboided out or whatever. Like that's just too much of the same thing over and over again. At least I've got like some kind of purpose here. When's GTA 5? Fuck, I'm never playing Grand Theft Auto 5 again. Unfortunately, the controls are too outdated. No, I've butchered the hell out of that game. Similar to like I would probably go back and play Red Dead Redemption 2 again, maybe. Cyberpunk, perhaps, if there was enough good mods that made the game better. Because as the game stands now, it's still dog shit. Oh, I know, Turk. I do. I'm just thinking about what to stream, you know? Like, I did some Surrounded, sorry. It's definitely not chicken. What else did we do? We're doing some Halo on Friday. Halo Reach, I believe. Cursed Halo Reach. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna do some Bannerlord, but like I beat that game. The game's kind of boring. Yeah, I see Bannerlord's boring. The War Sales thing was pretty cool though, but it's a bit stupid when your ships are underwater and you're fighting. That seems a bit daft. But all right, let's grab all the wood. Your mum needs it. Chocolate whiskey. Okay, that's sounds like heresy. Legit have died, but you didn't. How many times? My first was at 6. Yeah. But yeah. I think I got a bit of brain damage, but we'll see. Later on. Got the Op Mark II. I don't know what that is, chicken, my friend. I don't know what is an Op Mark II. Just picked up Resident Evil The Village. Is that the one with the really tall lady? Coca whiskey. That, as I said, the heresy. Las Plagas. What? Sounds like a show. Well, good luck. Sweet dreams. This is a great feature. I'm loving this one. This is brilliant. Because you guys know me, I hate the whole looting thing where I can only carry so much. In this game, it lowered it down from the max from 30 to 20. Like, Resident Evil's parasites, not the virus. See, I never really played Resident Evil. Resident Evil's got a good crossover with this, but I've never really played it. I guess I never really understood it when I was younger, and then the appeals just kind of lost to me. And then I'm the kind of guy who wants to go back and play the first one. Like, don't hate me. But I went to go play Andromeda like a few months ago. I was like, okay, I can't do this without going back and playing the first Mass Effects. I just can't. I blame you guys because you guys keep reminding me of the bloody thing. And so I went back to play Mass Effect 1, and I'm like, I can't. I can't. Just like, oh my god, the controls are terrible. The UI is I just can't do it. Elon Musk is in the Einstein files. Everyone's probably in there, dude. Unless there's like a video or you know the saying, pics or it didn't happen. Right? I mean, they said Bill Clinton was eating babies. They said, not me, they said. Right? Was that Bill Clinton or Bill Gates? What? Anyway, they said they were eating babies. Do you actually believe they were eating babies? Really? If that's the case, then I think some guy asking to attend a party is the least of our bloody worries. Eating babies. Although, maybe. But I don't want my channel to be removed, so I'll just keep saying maybe. Alright, let's go. What delivery? marathon stream of Resident Evil. That's the point. I don't know if I could even get into it because I wouldn't be able to get my head into it. Okay. Copy. Awesome. Okay, okay. I would use them, but they're blocked. There's so many damn cars blocking them. But I get what they mean. So you can just drive in, drop off, and jump out. But also then I got to worry about reversing. If you're above a car, you're great feature. I don't call them bugs, they're features to me. I didn't get food. Fuck, we need to go back and get some food. You know what, I might just grab a couple of cans from outside. I'm pretty sure I saw a whole bunch of cans. I might just take a bunch of cans. Got verified brain damage. Fair enough. Sounds like it. It kind of happens when you die. Holy cow. I know, Captain. At the moment, there's a new feature about yeah, your carry cap is unlimited. I swear sometimes they give us these things on purpose, right? Like they break it on purpose, but they go, oh, it's definitely not, you know, it's a bug for shizzle. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I can find some sinew, because I did pick some up earlier and I don't know where to put it. I'm guessing it'll be around the forge somewhere. Just the parasites? It's like the whole point? I got no idea. Just give it a quick Google, you find out. But at the end of the day, oh, gee, there's plenty of fucking axes. I didn't even look. I haven't looked over here before. First time I've ever looked. Oh, axe galore. No sinews? Oh, okay. Glass pane? Dude, what? What? Okay, I don't know. Fight! I'll hold on for now. Food! Cans, 6 cans. One baby a day keeps the boldness away. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. Something still got here? Oh, wasn't there something about like the bush dude and some dudes? Can of oats can go stale. Huh. I didn't know they could do that. I'm thinking a couple of beans and 1 corned beef. I have to take a corned beef. All right, let's go. We'll run upstairs quick, have a quick little bit of stew, then we'll go. Well, you are aware these corporations get their ideas for their mass, like world domination plans from, like, video games and movies, right? Where do you think the idea for the vid came from? Of course it came from Resident Evil. Couldn't help myself. Taste the adrenochrome. I know there's a website you can read them all. I know it's the same, but no one's going to be able to. There's too much. We're talking what, 3 million just in that last dump alone. I remember reading your guys. Fuck, I can't remember. It was one of you guys' omnibus bills or something. During Occupy Wall Street, like, what was this, 2008 or something? It was 7,500 pages, and I was reading it every day, and it took me fucking 9 days to read it. 9 days to read it from beginning to end. I'm like, there's no one in the world who's doing this. There's no way anyone is sitting there reading 9 pages, and that's when it clicked. That's the point. Of course they're not reading it. It's too fucking much to read. Campbell's CEO crash out was haha, what, when he was saying that his food's only for poor people? What about like McDonald's saying their food's practically only for rich people? the world's taken to a very odd place. A lot different than when I was a kid. Then again, when I was a kid, we had Georgie pie. Georgie pie. You're not gonna know what Georgie pie is. Filibusters. Ah, that's the one, isn't it? Like, yeah, okay. They read long as buzz. Really? Shit, can you imagine them sitting there for 9 days doing that? Can you imagine them doing their job? Some of them do, but yeah. Obamacare, I don't remember. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. It was something to do with it was something to do with money, but I can't remember exactly what it was. 2008's a long time ago. Yeah, I was in the Occupy marches. Yep. Even in my country, I was walking up and down the main street. Get the fuck out of there. Yep. I was a useful idiot back then. You think your friend has pictures of Asian woman on his phone? Okay. So? My dad does. He's been scammed right now. You know how we've got WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, all those things that we can talk to each other on? For free? Did you guys know there are ones out there that make you pay to talk to people on them? I'm sorry, say that again. Might be a little hot. You mean a little warmsies? Oh, good, man. Yeah, well. That's falling apart. It's a cookie. With chocolate inside. Put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds and it melts. Kind of. Really good. What? I used to do deals at Wendy's. Oriental, I doubt it. Depends on how you're using it, though. Like, last night I had a cracker with spread on it. Beautiful. And no, we're not referring to the Epstein files. Is that you? All depends on how you use it. Put it this way, if the government ever says, I'm here to help, be afraid. Be very, very afraid, because whatever they're doing is going to fuck you. That's not how he said it, but someone said it similar to that. Right? And Obamacare is the government coming in to say, we're going to help you with healthcare. You should have all been very, very afraid. And it's not like everyone doesn't know that already. So my only suggestion is there was just a bunch of morons. We voted for a guy just because of what they were told to. What are we at? Why are we so heavy? Oh. Put you in the glove box, eh? Eh? What you say? Wait, how do you spend $2 billion on a website? What? Is that true? Our world has always been fried, my friend. That's the sad, true reality of it. It's always been fried. Except, like, if you look at today's world, like, especially us sitting here out in the West, even though I'm as far east as you could possibly get, we have never lived a better lifestyle. It's never been better. We've got literally everything we wanted at our fingertips. Like, you know, like, even, like, I was thinking about it the other day, you know this thing? The shit that's in here that makes this work, just this thing alone, was inconceivable 20 years ago. It's amazing where we're going to be in the next 20. Hence my thing earlier about the teacher saying, you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket when you grow up. Well, they were too stupid to realize what the future held. Because now we all have a calculator in our pocket. We all have an encyclopedia in our pocket. We all have access to all the information in the world in our pocket. Yet it's still full of dumbasses. I don't get it. Who's Wolfie? I didn't see a Wolfie. Still don't have GTA 6 in our pockets yet? No, but 20 years ago, you didn't even have a No, you did, because GTA came out in 1997. Think about, like, when my parents, right, because my dad's, like, what, 70-something now? When he was 40, this shit didn't exist. This was inconceivable. They couldn't even perceive the idea of YouTube, let alone Google. I remember when Google hit the airwaves and everyone found out about it. Ah, that's never going to work. It's going to sink. It's going to pop. It's going to die. I was in high school then. No, Chicken's just a troll. Can't you tell? That's why I'm avoiding half of what he says. So should you. The reason I think that GTA 6 is delayed is because they're waiting for the culture shift to happen. For the past 5 to 10 years, it's been all they, them, can't offend anybody. And now if you watch the news, you see white women walking up to black ICE agents calling them the N-word. That was inconceivable 5 years ago. I mean, to some of us it fucking wasn't, was it? Because everything, it's all roundabouts, yeah? It's all circles and roundabouts, man. It's a giant grandfather clock with a huge pendulum swinging underneath between your legs. It's going left and right all the time. Just from one side, then to the other, then to the other side, then to the other. Ah, life. Right. Can you, weird. I guess I gotta put it in my hand if I can turn it on. I just want to be able to see while we're sitting in the van recovering. Recuperating almost. San Andreas, or 20 years ago from now we had San Andreas or 3 Vice City maybe. Well, Grand Theft Auto 6 is meant to be the next Vice City, isn't it? Yeah. Life was good then. Yeah, Captain. We had to go outside and literally play in the grass. If we wanted to talk to our friends, we had to go around to their house, and that could take an hour to get there. On foot or bike, you know? You never stop calling people bundles. Well, I've noticed that my vocabulary has changed since I started to become a content creator. I do not use the F or N word anymore. I used to just for sitting in my room. Or with my friends. I just don't use it anymore. And that's why these rules exist. It's to change our real life behavior. But I don't see a problem with not using those 2 words unless it's necessary. In IRL, I'll do whatever the fuck I like. If it's necessary, it's necessary. But there are other ways to destroy a person with words other than using either of those 2. And some of them are quite creative. Like, take Young Chicken's name up there, for example. What's the second bit after the hyphenation? What is that? After the, whatever that fucking line is? YN? What does that mean? Gee, I wonder. Because we started calling them ninjas, right? Or something. And then it was what? Astronauts? Or professors or something. GTA released 2026. See what I mean? But I don't mind because he doesn't step too far over the line. Probably will now though. Yeah, I use the term dickhead as the same thing. I can use it 2 ways. I'll call someone a dickhead because they're acting like a dickhead, or it's because they're a friend of mine. And I know that I can call them a dickhead and it doesn't matter. Weird that, eh? But I'll never call a friend of mine a muppet. No. I'll never call a friend a muppet. Because that is the most offensive term you could probably ever call somebody. A muppet is a useless, inanimate object. Completely useless. Can't do a damn thing until you stick your hand up its ass to make it do something. So if someone is like that, they're pretty bad. Youth Nation. Yeah, okay. Bike ride to several counties, a few hours. Woo! Nice. Mine was 160 kilometers around the lake called Taupo. I don't know how big your counties are, but that lake was fucking massive. It took 8 hours? I think it was 8 hours. Fucking hills like this. I come around the corner, looking straight ahead. I'm like, oh, man. My eyes started watering because the road ahead of me looked like it was flat. It was a optical illusion based on how they made the road and where I was. You know. Anyway, it looked steep as shit and I was freaking out. BMX to mountain bike? Yeah, I was doing it on a road bike. You know the ones with the curvy handles? Gear shifters were down on the bottom, not up on the top. I had changed them to put them up on the top to make it easier. But I also had the armrest that went on the front, so I could, you know, bow my head down. Oh, I don't need a torch. Parasite mentally deficient cut through when used appropriately. Nah, they only work on people who know what the words mean. You know what I mean? Like, how to put, okay, so I'm having a cigarette one day. No, I just bought a pack of cigarettes. I'm opening it. I'm taking the rubbish. I'm putting it in the bin. I haven't even put one in my mouth yet. I'm just taking the packaging off, yeah, putting it in the bin. I'm walking out of the gas station as I do this, and a lady walks in and goes, you know those will kill you. And she was a big girl. But instead of just turning around calling her fat, I go, not before food gets you, it bloody won't. And I got in my car. Right? Much more effective than just calling her overweight or obese. And at the same time, I got a giggle out of everybody. You know me, I like making people laugh. Went to the store the other day, turned around halfway and got in your car. What? Did you forget what it was you were going to buy, or just realize you didn't want to go to the shop anymore? I'm just wondering what the next big thing's going to be, right? It's going to be AI related. It has to be. Like what Chicken's saying there. Like, you've seen those videos where, like, a guy's, like, recording something and it changes the video into, like, the dude kissing you on the back of the head or something. Or, like, grabbing, like, your wife's ass or some shit like that. Which is just ending up getting people killed. I wonder what the next thing's going to be. So what you're really saying is you drove to the store the other day. Bum, 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 bum. What? Phew, thought I was a zombie. And then Giga Chad may cast the first stone. Yeah, but everyone thinks they're Giga Chad. Right? Like, there are plenty of things that people do that they perceive to not be bad, when really they probably should, because they probably are bad. But they don't see it to be. Well, how do you know who's casting what? What's the stone? What's the bad thing? Always found that to be an interesting statement. In other words, he without sin can judge, but we all have sin, so therefore we can't judge. Fuck off. Judge all the damn time. I like this game, I don't like that game, I don't prefer that kind of, you know, bedroom activity. As we get older, we'll judge how often it dribbles. The cat, never mind. Damn planet, that's pretty intense. Was it all flat though? Because, like, you can't even drive the length of my country in a day. I think it takes half a day. I think it takes 2 days to drive the length of my country. I did it in 2.5. Well, did you see that in that UFC fighter guy that he really only has one move, and it's like an overhead right bang straight into your face, and he's not slim, he's a big dude because he can put all his weight into that one hit. Just like 2 weeks here at best. Damn. Call it pattern recognition. Which one? Oh, my country's bigger than England by like 1 million square kilometers or something. My country's actually much bigger than England, but are you including Scotland, Wales, and Ireland in that? Because England is technically its own place. Don't tell them that, though. They think they still rule the world. Right, guys? Right? Hey, I know. Your flag is still on mine. And technically, the colours are still in the American one too, aren't they? Ireland doesn't include Ireland in that. Yeah, I bet they don't. I like Timu Juroga, bro. I'll take that as a compliment. Damn right I will. Kidding me? I mean, I'm funnier than he is. I don't have to pre-script my shit. Like, and I can get really, 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 really stoned all day and still kind of understand everything. Whereas he's a bit of a milquetoast fence sitter. Queens? No, we haven't actually technically had a king since... Shit. Somewhere in the 1800s. But I think our head of state was still the queen up until I was a teenager or something. And then it flipped to our governor general, whatever the bloody hell that means. Ugh. There's always one of you people around, isn't there? So my next question is, what is it? Is it this button? This button. All right. Bye-bye. Uh, 110 solid hours of driving, but with your what? Slap. Oh, mental, but like a straight line's still just a straight line. You think about how many kilometers you walk in a day. Like, what does your phone tell you in terms of the kilometers you walk in an average day? That's insane. For me, it's almost 12 kilometers. It's 7Ks to drive to my work. And then I spend like all day there walking 12 kilometers, really? Sounds like a crazy energy drink. Yeah, full of alcohol, right? That's what I was imagining. I do love trolls sometimes. Keep you on your toes, right, guys? Don't use the pedometer, I'm not fat. I don't know what a pedometer is. It's the health thing. It's just on, I mean, it's just on automatically. I don't even look at it. I don't care. But it's on. Apple just teamed up with a third-party, like, drink bottle maker or something as well. And so now they've got a drink bottle that syncs with your health app. Tells you how much you've drunk, whether you need to drink more. It's funny, man. Or just interaction push. Yeah, indeed it is, Ocean. That's why I was gonna, no, I can't be bothered dealing with it now. As long as it's not really breaking the rules, I don't care. But that's what you call channel spam. And that's technically against TOS, I think. Also in the TOS, I don't know if it outright says it, but it pretty much implies that if we see someone breaking the rules and we do nothing about it, we can be held liable for them breaking the rules. What do they call it? Self-enforcement or something. Right, turn around. Get these back home. Thing that tracks footsteps. Right, yes. Oh, right, okay. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Because I have a speedometer in my car. So I was like, what's a pedometer? Does it track? Never mind. Whoa! Okay. Let's try it this way. Yes, this is the latest update, Captain Percocet. The carry thing is broken. Yeah. Sorry. No, it's been updated and refeatured. So yeah, we're not even taking... Like, okay, so in the latest 42 release, I noticed that you only ever lose this much health when you're overweight, but they had capped this number to 50. You could never carry any more than 50. However, this is still capped. This, however, is no longer. So yeah. Silly. But I'll take it, man. I'll take it, that's for sure. Mixing lemon juice with Worcestershire. Why would you do that? Gives you energy. It'll make you slurp energy. The energy to go to bed. Oh, it sounds like something I need. Alright. I hate going to bed. I hate going to sleep. What do you mean you talk too much? Who said you talk too much? There's no such thing as talking too much in chat. No. You're not allowed to leave. You're my prisoner. You have to stay. Let's go get more wood. Right, Giant, your mum needs some more wood. Let's go get her some. So we're circling right back round to the beginning. Yeah, I just did a Gensaki. Yeah. Shut up. You can break your back? What? And that's not... Surely not. Ooh. Hey! What we got here then? I have my axe handle, you bitch. Huh. She dead? She did. Made fish and chips for dinner. Sound like a good idea at the time? Bro, it is a good idea. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, well, I don't know. Because, yeah, you vinegar your fish. You definitely vinegar your fish, but... Just, yeah. Shit. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I got another one on my back. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I thought we had 3 of these. Mention channel spam? No, the guy you can't see anymore. He typed, the word Nigeria. Find a nice big chunk of trees like this bad boy, maybe. Ooh. Yep. Let's go get him some wood. Oh, I'm not the first person to have thought of this idea either. Beautiful. Alright, so first of all, we've got to clear the natives out. Excuse me, but I'm settling here now. I have come to colonize. It gives you muscle strain, so we are getting the muscle strain, but I don't really intend on doing anything other than cutting down trees and then going to loot some stuff once our axes break. So yeah, I'm not really all that worried about, because this I'm used to playing on servers that take like 3 hours or 4 hours for a day to pass. This has got the default 1 hour, which is pretty nice. So it means we recover from like the fatigue and all the muscle strain rather quickly compared to what I'm used to. It does mean though that I could eat more food, which I'm still not all that used to. But we'll get there. We'll get there. You lemon juice on your fish instead of vinegar? Yeah. Vinegar on chips can work well, malt vinegar. malt vinegar. Not white, of course. Yeah, so he wrote the word Nigeria, but he did it with one letter at a time. So N, enter I, enter G, enter E. He did it like that. That's considered channel spam. Right? Because he could have written that as one word, but he didn't. He wrote it as, he could have written it as one message, but he didn't. He read it as like 6 or 7 or whatever. No idea what that is, chicken. It doesn't sound healthy for you. You might want to try eating something else. We self-center like Puritans, self-flagellation. Yeah, I don't like it either, but you don't have a choice. For example, do you walk up in front of your grandma and use the word cunt? I wouldn't. Hell no. And that doesn't disgust me. But the fact that I can't use that word here, maybe. But at the same time, if you swear too often, like if I'm sitting going, oh, motherfucker, can't, that's a fucking bullshit. Oh, come fuck on, bro. What the fuck, man? That sounds horrible to listen to. Like, so at the same time, even though you might want to do that, probably shouldn't. Hey, you getting a new one? What's that? What'd you do? What? The average rapper? No idea, because I don't listen to any of this new school rapper bullshit. It's all bullshit to me. There seems to be no real thought or, and shit put into it. Seems to be made mostly out of desperation. Desperation is never attractive and always sounds horrible. Who's not a fan of malt vinegar? Yeah, neither. But it only works on chips. And not for me, though. I don't even like it on my chips. White vinegar, though, is a great, antiseptic's not the word I'm looking for. Ah, shit. I can't outrun these guys, because I can't run. See? If I try, I literally can't. I gotta renew it every like 5 and 2 years. Fair enough, fair enough. That's probably a good idea. Over here, it's 3 months, I think. Because concealed carry over here is only meant for like bodyguards of rich people and stuff. It's not meant for normal people. And those sort of people are only over here for a very short amount of time. I like vinegar on salad. I don't even like it on salad. But put some in a little dish. Put it around your house. It'll soak up all the stink and smells and shit. It'll smell bad for a minute, but it'll smell like vinegar. But it's a good deodorizer. No vocab, no rhythm, all clout chasing. Yeah, and you can hear it. It doesn't sound all that great. Like, compare it to, like, Biggie, Tupac, Eminem, Dr. Dre, or any NWA from back in the day. Not from later, but back in the day. Because even, like, Ice Cube, like, later on after NWA was trash. I mean, alright, I suppose, but nah. Shit, man, even, like, Run DMC, like, we're not even talking, like gangster rappers here. Let's go back to, like, even Will Smith, bro. Granted, a little bit generic, perhaps, but poppy, yeah. Still different enough, though, to stand out. Like, Summertime, right? Summertime, not a bad song. I remember that pumping off in clubs quite a lot, especially in the summertime. You know what it was in the E-Files? Even 50 Cent, this is true. Oh, I wasn't. Were you? Shit, were you? Alright, yeah, so you better keep it up to date. But yeah, as I said, it's only here, over here. It's only for, like, rich, really important rich people. We have that one axe, and we have this one that's worn and dull. Fuck it. We'll use this first. Don't you need a license? Nah, but it's part of your culture, which is pretty cool. Not part of mine. Probably good, because the last thing we want here is a bunch of us idiots with guns. Everyone wants to rule the world by tears for fears. Is your jam right now? What the hell is that? Never even heard it. Of it. Catch a flashlight on a stick. Now a criminal in California. Fuck, it's gonna take a lot more than that to be a criminal in California. Can't you guys go, like, steal, like, every item in a $2 store before it becomes a felony? You guys can attack, like, law enforcement officers over there, can't you? The problem with that place is, as I'll guarantee you, there are many people that were both victim and perpetrator. Unfortunately. That's going to be very mucky waters to try and get through, but at the end of the day, do you think it's going to change anything, us knowing? Because out of the 3 million pages they produced, then wasn't their outcome also, there was nothing in there that was actionable? I just don't know why you need a constitutional carry law when you have the Constitution. Isn't that supposed to be the law? I never understood that, but at the same time, there has to be some kind of limitation, otherwise a 1-year-old should be able to own a gun, right? And you should all be able to own tanks, yeah? Can you imagine the traffic jam? Sitting there on the highway, and it's just, you pop your head up, it's just fucking Abrams all the way down to the off-ramp. Everyone owns a gas station. They finally made stealing illegal. Really? Nah, no they didn't. Let's wait to see how much fraud they find. I think you guys are becoming aware of how they stole the, how they keep stealing, you know, the guys in charge to maintain their power. I think you guys are starting to realize how that's happening. And what they're doing to do it. You let people get away with crimes that enrich themselves and they'll vote for you. This is so dull, but we'll use it till it breaks. Track vehicles destroy asphalt? Yeah, they'll just make better roads. Or put rubber pads on them. That won't do shit. Yeah, no, I reckon they're just waiting until, to see which way the, cultural compass goes. Because I reckon GTA 6 is full of woke stuff. Like, Saints woke, yeah? But at the same time, I think they're removing it all and replacing it. That's why they needed another year. Because that's going to take a while. Lemon juice and some fancy garlic salt. Garlic salt's the shit, bro. What you want to do is make some garlic butter. Ah, believe me on this one, bro. Make some garlic butter, right? So get some garlic. Maybe, I don't know what you call, like oregano, parsley, or whatever. Put in with some butter, mix it up, and pour that onto your chips. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Delicious. All right, fuck it. We'll just use the axe on her. Come here, lady. Ooh. How's it feel? Bro, how are you not dead? Die, please. Thank you. Do we have a rake in the back? I wouldn't do that either, chicken. State's open. Ah, neat. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I just don't see why they aren't all. You guys have like this like constitutionally thing, right? Something about rights and stuff. Freedoms and shit. Ah, you know what? We'll put that on the belt. We'll drop this. We'll take that home. Chuck this in both hands. We'll go stab her in the back of the neck. Ma'am? At least until it breaks. Oh! Do you have any weapon for me? Is that a fork or a knife? Alright, bedside lads, what is it? Fork or a knife? Drum roll, please. That's a knife. Okay. Fine, I'll take a knife. Yes, Justin, I know. That's the point I'm making. That's why I'm saying you should all be allowed to own tanks. Because it didn't say you couldn't. Should be our own tanks. We get more and more rights for the theater of security. Yeah, I still don't get it. I still don't understand how giving up your right to carry a gun makes you more secure. Yes, I'll give up my ability to defend myself, and that makes me more secure. Okay, sure. Alright, I believe you. Or at least I believe that you think you believe that's correct. You know what I mean? Like, aren't they complaining at the moment that people are like, can't read or something? It's like, you guys haven't been able to read for a while. So there's been a reading comprehension problem in the Western world for quite some time. Definitely over here. We're raising an entire country of stupid people. Speaking of stupid, can you fucking die already? What is this? Damn it. She's getting... How did you move? I was standing on you. We're exhausted. Alright, just sit down. That's a trick, it doesn't. Yeah, no, but that's the point I'm making. How are people so stupid they allowed it to happen? Someone came along and said, I'm going to take your ability to defend yourself and you're going to be more secure for it. How did that even happen? How were people dumb enough to allow it? Because you have to allow it, because you have to vote for the person who does it. And then you have to not vote for the guy who wants to put it back. Or just not be the guy who puts it back. Doesn't mean someone's got to do it, right? Damn it! Did I seriously leave it at home? Shit, I did. I can't open it. Alright, back in the glove box. Let's grab as much of this wood as we can. Get that back home. Egg guy? I don't know what an egg guy is, my friend. You ever seen the movie Coneheads? That's who your mum reminds me of. She took it as a compliment last night. Don't you worry about it. Phone died? Well, that sucks. Oh my god, damn, medicinal A1 Abrams. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Yeah, but Rambler, you might be missing what I'm saying. The people who passed the laws were voted in and elected by people. How were those people elected? How were the people dumb enough to elect them in the first place? And then how are the people still dumb enough to not become the person that overturns the things that they don't like? If you don't like the laws, become the politician and then change them. Or vote for the one that's going to. Because if he doesn't exist, then he's not going to exist until you make him. At the end of the day, it's all up to us. Right? Coded traffic codes? No, it's a movie. Oh, yeah, you're probably too young to have seen it. Yeah, true. Don't. When you get to like 18 or whatever, I don't know what the age is where you find. Ask your parents. In fact, you know what? I'll tell your mum to show it to you when it's time. They attacked the education system. Yes, they did. And again, we revert right back to the same thing all over again. You know they did, but you didn't become the politician that undone it all. And no one you know did either. I can't in my country because there's too much skeleton in my closet. I'll never get elected for anything. And saying so that one of my friends has become elected, and we won't go there. He's an asshole. We won't go there. Actually got bribed to do homework by your aide with food. What? By my aide with food. What the hell's an aide with food? Huh, nice. Vote for Private Guna. Yeah, pretty much. Too poor to become a political leader? I don't know. What was her name? Alexander Occasional Cortex? I can't remember what her name is. Or his name. Wasn't that person just a bartender? That's what I mean. What actually happens with humans is we just make up an excuse to not do the things we know we should do in the hope that somebody else will do it for us while we keep complaining about it. You need to be the change you wish to see in the world, my friend. Like... Although that's not exactly easy. Look what they did to the guy who's currently in charge of your country now. I was too to bribe them with food. I'd rather what my teachers bribed me with, but as I told them at the time, it wasn't necessary. Would have done it anyway. Alright. We won't go there either, though. Let's get some food. Yeah, you looked it up? Nice, nice. You should watch the movie. It's funny, dude. Nice. That's a whole. Pick you want a food, you get food. Exactly. Exactly. Just depends on what the food is. Whether it's any good. I love that. It's a blueberry pie on the wall. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I need to do an abattoir run, don't I? I'm eating more food than I bought back. Side petitions participating brothers for 5 people a year will be allowed political leadership from not Catholic. Ah, it's time you are. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fix is, dude. Everything just always seems simple, but it's never that simple. But like as I said, a bartender has became a overtook a politician, a career politician, and became very powerful despite how often the brain doesn't work properly in that one. Shit, man, I say more things that make more sense than she does, and I'm stoned most of the day. She's supposed to serve the drinks, not drink them all. Let's go get my can opener. And more trees. Well, here's the problem with all of that stuff, chicken. As if it, like, I remember there was a time when, like, the Orange Man was, like, the baddest man on the planet, and they had all this evidence against him for doing all these things that were terrible and bad. Well, if he was in those files, why the fuck didn't they use them? Because he's not in them in a way that works. But more of them are. But most of them now are coming to the end of their political careers. They're getting pretty fucking old. So now they don't care. She's probably still making more money than she's spending on the food. But hey, whatever motivates works, right? What's my saying? Everyone has a currency when it comes to bribing someone. Everyone's got a currency. It's just everyone's got their price. It's a matter of figuring out the currency. Because some it might not be money. It might just be safety and security, peace of mind. Know what I mean? Okay, what do I do with the can opener, bro? Where the f did it go? Huh? Right. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to the mission. Well, that's the thing, though. Like, they just released all those 3 million files they just released, right? But their conclusion was there was nothing in the files that was actionable. I believe the word they used was actionable. I could be mistaken, but I think that's the term they used. Which doesn't tell me anything. What the fuck does that even mean? There's nothing in there they could use on anybody. Okay. Which means none of it means anything. It is one of those funny things, though. Like, you look into anyone's past enough and you'll find something. The Orange Man had nothing. They couldn't find anything? Like, anything real? What the fuck? How's that even possible? The time for their contempt was today? Yeah, nothing's going to happen, right? They're not going to go to jail. Come on now. I mean, the moment that a judge signs off on that, he's just going to, you know, be found out in the woods, tied to a tree with with 2 self-inflicted wounds to the back of the head. You know, it's happened before. GMI of 9. I don't even know what that is. Oh, body mass index? Yeah, I don't know what that means in terms of, like, the context of who you are. It's funny, there was no such thing as ADD in my day when I was younger. Yeah, I don't know what that means, because, like, what do you call it? Like, isn't Shaq O'Neal, like, morbidly obese? Or was that the body fat index? I mean, there was some kind of measurement we stopped using, because it just wasn't accurate in terms of people's height and shit. Chicken, I'm never going to trust a single thing you ever say. You should know this by now. I only say, like, 1/3 of the things you actually write on screen. Yeah, but see, what you believe doesn't matter. Because, like, we all knew, like, for example, Hillary destroyed evidence, right? On some kind of server or some shit. Like, and that's a known fact. And still nothing happens. But I guess at the end of the day, it goes to show you in some sort of visualization, at least, some form, how the system works and how bad it is. Acid washed hydro. No, it wasn't a bleach bit or something. And then the media turns around and says, "Ah, he said she poured bleach on it," which he didn't. But you just don't hate the media enough, man. I don't understand how people keep watching it either. I don't remember the last time they said a story that was actually true. It was acid. Well, I heard she also broke phones and shit, like. Remember Reach?
Remember Reach. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
We can't forget Reach, my friend. That's on Friday, right? Hello? Oh, I'm too exhausted. Fair enough. Boom. 28 months, my bro. Hell yeah. I gotta do the credits later this week too, because I gotta add a couple of people and then remove some people. Hey! Your account got deleted. What the fuck does that mean? Money sent. Ah, thanks, Austin, bro. Yeah. We'll go until, like, I don't know, whenever I need to do dinner or something else. Rumble, I guarantee you've committed a crime too. We've all committed crimes. The difference between them and us is ours typically don't affect many people. Theirs could. And theirs can always be worse because they're richer than we are. Don't want to get punished for Mage going, we'll go. Yeah, no, didn't like Hunter Biden's wife throw a gun away next to a school or something? Shit, man, they're getting thrown in prison for what, like 12 years? No, I just got washed under the rug, bro. The story about cheese in the carpet or whatever. Ah, those were the guys whose phones got broken? Yeah. And it turns out that that was all fake. But it's been going on for quite some time. You'll read like a news story where it says such and such has sources that said such and such said such and such. Well, if you go to the person who first reported it, they'll say their sources said such and such, or such and such had sources, blah, blah, blah. What that means is that, well, I didn't say it. I said he said it because he said that he said it. Well, that way they can't get in trouble. What's the other thing? Like, if you were to say, insert name of terrible people here, like, you know, World War II peoples should die, yeah? All the Nazis should die. If you say that, that's fine. But then if you turn around and call someone a Nazi right after saying it, well, now you just might have incited a bit of a crime there. But if I say that all Nazis need to be ended, and then you called someone a Nazi, and then someone ended that person. Well, I can't be held liable because I didn't say that person was a Nazi, and you didn't say they all needed to die. See? That's the trick they play. Two people say innocuous things that they can't be held accountable for, while a third person takes action on those words. The confidential informant said, yes, exactly. There used to have to be a thing like you needed 3 sources or something. 3 verifiable sources. But then who verified the sources? You did. YouTube shadow ban them? Really? Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, the difference between the people in prison and the people who aren't in prison is that you just haven't been caught yet. They have. Or, you know, they weren't rich enough. Because some people were dirty rich, man. So, dude, Sam Bankman-Fried, whatever. El Chapo. P. Diddy. These people are filthy rich and they're in prison. Not probably in the prison they probably deserve, but they're there. Okay, I need to sit down. I was thinking I'd walk it off, but no, clearly I'm not. Pop. Sharp marker. I don't know what that means. I mean, like a Sharpie? Or like a blade? But that's an occupational safety hazard thing, right? I bet many people did many things there that they weren't supposed to do. Like I think the rule in my country, if you're going to be... Is it 3 meters off the ground? You have to be attached to a harness. Well, that's like the height of some people's roofs, right? And I never see a roofer in a fucking harness. One, what? 1M? 1 mil for what? Sharp like a regular marker. I don't know what that is. I know what a Sharpie is. Like a big fat black marker that can write on anything, even if it's wet. The hole is knee deep. You need shoring. Yep. I don't know. Is that what it is over here? I don't, because I was in a trench. So it was about 8.5, 9 feet deep, like this wide. No shoring in that motherfucker. That's a meter for us. What? Really? Yeah. No. Fuck off, bro. No way. No way. Sharp black marker pen. Yeah, I think we call them Sharpies. Yeah, I think you've got the wrong name. Unless it's a brand. I just typed in the word sharp into Google and it said, do you mean Sharpie? I'm like, okay. You called him Sharpies because that's the name. Yeah, I know. I thought he was talking about something else though. A different type of pen. Alright, we need to rest again. Because like you got fountain pens, felt tip markers, you've got fluoro markers, you've got fucking builders markers. Shit, man. And then we have what we call sharp markers, which are like, it's like a pen, but it's just a point on the end and you use it to like scour into something. Could also call them like a dot print, put it on something, put a hammer on the end and go bang, and it puts a dot in the piece of metal. One of those. Can't remember what it's Why is it a criminal offense? That's ridiculous. Chopper Crow 5? Ooh. There's so many little glitches you can do in that shit, eh? Is the latest one 5 or 6? It's the old Sharpies with the ball bearing in it. Smell divine. Gross. Ball bearing, what an invention that was though, the ballpoint pen. Alright? Because by pushing down, you let the ink out because the ball bearing gets pushed upwards. And then when you take it off, the ball bearing just falls down because the flow pushes it in gravity. Such a cool idea. What a cool concept. Which is why I always thought it weird when like you had the ballpoint pen that had the cap on it. But the cap had the thing for you to like put in your pocket. But that would mean the ball bearing would always fall downwards, right? Fall backwards and dry out. We're good? Let's go. We need a lot of wood. Center punch, there, that's the one. Yep. But we'd like sharpen it up a bit better and just use one of those to like mark onto metals and stuff and bits of wood. So we don't have to worry about a pen. Because a scratch doesn't wash off. Doesn't get covered in paint. It can be covered up by paint, but you know, you need a bit more paint. 6 so far. 7 has been announced. I hope 7 is bigger. Because 6 disappointed me in the size of it. I think 5 also disappointed me. Maybe. Because the maps didn't feel as large. You know what I mean? Talk about Tropico. Pretty sure the second one was Pirates, but that might have been Port Royale. Yeah, we don't need a center punch. We don't need it for anything. We don't drill shit. We sandblast and spray paint. And we're that good at it, everybody loves us. Oh, see the life. How you going, man? How you going? You know what? We'll leave them to grow up. They're two youngins. It's a bit dark, lads. My bad. My apologize. 80s and 90s, graffiti. Ah, right, yeah, so we had something similar with spray cans. It would become a criminal offense if you had a spray can for no reason. All of our shops started locking them up behind glass panels, which you guys who were living in California have probably become very familiar with. Yeah, it was during that transition between, you know, all the people that were, how do you call it, still around during the 50s and 60s, during the Love Revolution, and they're still, some of them are still kind of here. The people who complain about video games. There was a time when they tried to outlaw Grand Theft Auto. Good luck with that. Includes him too. Fuck. Well, the things we used weren't necessarily spray cans. They were giant markers. Not Sharpies either, but the bigger ones. And they were never outlawed at all. It was weird. It's like, do they not know what we use? No. Of course they don't. How could they? They don't have to talk to any of us about it. None of us are going to tell them the truth. Helicopter. Whee. Like me, I've been here since the 50s. Sup, Sky? Yeah, and you've been high the whole time. Hey, bro, how you doing? Oh, down the street in the middle of the night in the neighborhood with a screwdriver in your pocket, you get felony burglary tools just for existing. Gotta have common sense. Well, yeah, because what reason do you have to be walking down the street with a screwdriver? Now, if you were carrying a toolbox and had a builder's belt on and walking the stride of pride, you know, your hair's a bit messy, your shirt's not quite buttoned up right, or it's not tucked in properly, you know what I mean. Then you'd probably be fine. But you're wearing a hoodie, your hands in it, the screwdriver in your pocket, yeah, I can understand that. Paint pens, that's the one, yeah, bro, yeah. Those things were fine. We could walk into a store, into a stationery shop, walk out with them just fine. But the spray cans, nah. Oh, that was so dumb. That was so stupid. It's like, you guys are ridiculous. How do another one get you hemmed up if you're in it? Yeah. But the other thing is how are you supposed to know? Like, Do you know how many things you can get in trouble for? If you got a book at home, you can just look. No, no, you don't. But as I said, like, as you also, I think, said, common sense. What's the point in the middle of the night for you to be carrying around a screwdriver? This doesn't make any sense. Like, I'd be suspicious if I grabbed, like, if you grabbed someone that had no keys on them. Or phone or wallet. It's like, what are you doing? Walking around with no ID or anything on you in the middle of the night. What are you doing? Just going for a walk? Did you not lock your house? You don't intend on getting back in? Like, I agree, Ocean, to a degree. Some people have been growing up just fine without them, but the majority of... It's... There's an old saying, right? It takes a village. Because you need many different points of views and ways of, not experiencing things, but observing things. Like you personally, me personally, all of us. We need to see the same thing done in different ways to work out the best way of doing something. Or to actually figure out how to do it. It's not going to work if you only ever see it from one direction. I mean, it will. You'll just be stuck in the way and never be able to adapt or change. It's an important thing. But in saying so, most of the gangsters and shit that I knew and grew up with had both parents. For them, it was more socioeconomic, you know? Didn't see much of a future, didn't have much of anything. All they did and just wanted more, and everyone around them helped them get to what it is they needed. Some people fell in it through necessity, of course, and others because of family. Foundations before they explode. Well, yeah, I'm wondering, like you're talking about when like we learn to walk and talk and stuff, because you learn to stand up on your feet because you see your parents do it. Like, it's the reason why when you're growing up in an English household, you're not speaking Swahili or South African, you know? You're speaking English because that's what your parents speak. Before you've even gone to school, you're already starting to learn the language, even though no one's taught it to you yet, technically. Who's this? Oh, hey, princess. It's little Memes. Hey, Memes. Give me my customary leg rub at 10 past 8 at night. Hey, Bubba. You know, if you stick around for too long, you end up on camera. She's drunk. TV too? TV can be a thing. It's why, in a way, I kind of also agree with the social media ban. I don't agree that a ban was necessary. Well, I mean, I agree a ban eventually became necessary, but there's too much wrong on those platforms and not enough right. On ours, anyway. See the Chinese version? It's all math fucking problems and stuff, dude. Things to increase like your IQ and smart levels. That's great. 28's government put a tax on breathing. They already have. Have you not heard of carbon credits? No, you wouldn't. You're still too young. Not using it as a pejorative. It's just I'm stating a fact, I guess. TV is brain rot. Well, it can be. Ever watch sport? Or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I was going to say the news didn't used to be, but I think it always has been now. Although, I find watching sport to be brain rot too. That's just me personally. Didn't need a ban, needed active parents. There, I agree again with you, Ocean, yes. But because parents weren't being proactive enough, unfortunately, put it this way, the government's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Regulate us out of hurting ourselves. That's all it's meant to do. Because we can't regulate ourselves. I got a mate that's got, because I don't have kids, so it's kind of a hard one to go, you're a bad parent for putting your child in front of YouTube. No, I'm not going to say that shit. Because everyone has their own, thing. Their own, experiences and their own challenges that they're living through. But my parents didn't have to put me in front of a fucking YouTube video or a television. We went outside and played with our friends. Because our friends weren't able to sit down in front of a television either. You see what I'm saying? The thing is that you go, no, go outside and play, but they can't because their friends are all sitting on their iPads. It should have been a collective thing as, you know, just parents in general just all went, you know what? No, I'm not giving them a phone. As I said, not a parent. I don't know how you work out with today's trials and tribulations. Nope. Seeing as I'm sitting here playing video games on YouTube. If I had a kid, I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't. Depends. Well, it's not safe enough to let a 5-year-old out on the streets these days. I don't know. It happens here a lot around me. Kids outside all the time. But like, they can just go outside your house and play, or go to their friend's house, or you can take them there. And if it's not safe, whose fault is that? The neighborhood I used to live in became one of the safest neighborhoods in town, almost in the entire city. Why? Because we went and bit the living shit out of everybody who made it unsafe. Yep, we went into the parks at nighttime, we bit the crap out of them, sent them to hospital, they never came back. Moment someone's doing burnouts or some shit, we drove their car off the road, into a park or off a ditch, or into a lamppost, by smashing one of our own cars into them. Today, though, people are just too afraid to go to jail, I think. Because by this point, you're already too old. Like, I'm not going to be doing that shit these days, bro. I'm 41 years old. I can't run away from police. I can fall over and break my ankle. Hell no. Back then, though. Oh, hell yeah. Who did you beat? Nah, I'm not telling you. But you can ask your mum later. Bread and circus is exactly seed of life, exactly. But isn't that exactly what I'm doing right now too? Although, because we're speaking about things that are like, I don't know, real. Like, I guess it kind of counteracts it. I suppose, maybe. Thank you. Look, 32. Damn, that's a compliment. Thank you, my dude. Ah, Snow Beetle. Hey, bro. I was wondering where they came from. Thanks, dude. I'm putting them to good use. As well as this extra carry limit. Thanks, my bro. Yeah, I think I've broken 2 of them. But I've bought back, I don't know, a good 300 maybe logs or so. Made a couple of stews, bought back some cows. I don't know if there's a butcher's hook back here, but I just butchered them on the road. How's your day been, dude? How were the horses? I keep forgetting to watch that. You ever park 2 houses down from your street full of hoons? Yeah, just go out there with bats with your dad and a bunch of your friends, beat the shit out of them. And they won't be coming back. They'll go find somewhere else to do it. In my opinion, bullying has a purpose and a place, but it also must always be dealt with. It strengthens you, makes you stronger. All those people do are bullies. Oh, the best thing to do with a bully is punch him in the face. He'll stop shoving you then. Yeah, I think Eric's coming down to grab it all, so I'm just dumping it all here on the floor. And there. They said something about the double doors, so I'm like, alright, I'll dump it in here. Yep. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to drive in and drive out, but you can't drive straight ahead when all of these things are here. Oh, nice. Horses are amazing. Might be a requirement. Ooh. Is it multiplayer? Capable? Hoons, yeah, people driving like nutcases and doing dumbass shit. Both men and boys capable of violence? Yes, but a man knows when he should employ it. Yeah. How does the saying go? It's something like, a man should always be dangerous. Man, a boy, a male, dude. Can't remember. Yeah, anyway, a male should always be dangerous, but the difference between a man and a boy is a man knows when to be and when not, and when not to be. Yeah, yeah. Or when to be? When to be, when not to be. No, then we're going to Shakespeare. Let's not go there. Right? Is that the guy? No. Who said it? Was it Jefferson? He said some cool shit. It wasn't him, though, was it? So I don't think it was Washington. Definitely wasn't some. Could it have been Steven Seagal? No. Bruce Lee? Nah. Restraint is wisdom. Yeah. 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 Well, it can be. It can also be cowardice. It depends whether that restraint is coming from being afraid of the consequence or just understanding the consequence. Oh, shit. You know what? Let's cut some trees, then we'll go get food. Bop! Be water. No! I don't want to run anywhere. Or mix with anything. Better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a warrior. Yeah, it's better to be a soldier in a garden than a gardener on a battlefield. Why can I not see? What? Hello? The tree's gone! Oh, because I don't have my torch out. It's dark. How do I look 9 years younger than a 41-year-old? Good genes, my friend. That's right. She's not the only one that has them. I forgot her name. Sydney Sweeney, that's it. Be not afraid of violence, lest you be ruled by it. Be not quick to violence, lest you be taken by it. Yeah, I had a counselor who said, what do you think is your biggest, biggest strength? And I went, my brain. She went, what do you think is your biggest weakness? And I said, my violence. She says, well, why is your brain your biggest strength? And I said, because it keeps the violence in check. I giggled. She didn't. Honestly, chicken, I don't know. People do ask me, and I've got no answer for it. I'm exhausted, though. Let's go sit down. With the amount of abuse I've done to my body, I should look much older. And be going bald. But I'm not! In fact, I'm standing there, I'm looking at the mirror, I'm like, yes, I'm going grey! Hopefully by winter I'll have a nice bit of grey on there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm never going to go bald. That's not really going to be a thing, I don't think. This hasn't changed my entire life. Nick Raimondo, if you weren't strong enough to hold on to something and it never really belonged to you. Yeah, I never quite understood that. Because did they all fight each other for their rooms? Did they kill each other for their dinner? Like, I never quite understood. I never quite understood. It's my turn to use the bathroom. No, it's mine! They will kill it. What? It only made sense for that, like, one scene. You know, that battle where they fought each other and then he won and took over. Look at that. I've been watching too much Snow Beetle. Running around with dark red moodles. Whoa! Black Hey, ooh! Hey, yeah! Oh, thanks, dude. Here's Black Pal. Look at that. What were you playing, dude? Nice. Those cool emotes, dude. Ooh. Even better, thanks for the follow, my dude. Alright, let's grab this wood real quick. Space Marines recruit the kids. That sounds funny. Because they would. They would. Doing some Zomboid! Yes! Awesome, awesome. And we're just north of the giant tower. I'm just grabbing some more wood for the build. And we're going to bring it back. We're utilizing the over encumbrance exploit. Feature. That's where you can load your pockets up with as much as you like. It doesn't make any difference. Yes. Cart rate tonight. So oh, brilliant, brilliant. Like go-karts? I was going to set up a race on the racetrack, but the currently the race cars aren't in the loot pool, apparently. But it'd be cool with it if you could armor them up, have zombies all over the track. Oh, that'd be cool. Have like 5 or 6 of you racing around the track to try and get to the end, you know? What ends up happening is just keep running into zombies. Let's go get some food. Nah, but it was a lot of fun. I don't even think I've fully controlled it yet, Rambler. That's why I don't go out or do anything. That's why me and the wife stay home. The term safe space can be applied. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Hang on. There we go. We're just doing the whole drop-off loop thing. Oh yeah, there she is. Look at the size of this bad boy. All right, let me climb out and do the camera pan. God, or is it that big we can't even see it? We can't even see the top floor. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going for the tallest building ever built. The boys are building the things upstairs. I'm humping around getting in the woods. You know, typically what I'd do is I'd grab I'd put all the wood in stacks of 4 using ropes. Then fill up the trailer, the boot, my bags, hold a bag in each hand, a bag on my back type thing, you know. But we don't need to do that now. Let me in. Thank you. Wood delivery. Huh? Bro, I'm not even near it. Hello? Which one of you was trying to freak me out? Safe space is somewhere at least 500 feet away. No, I don't have one anymore. I did. It was my house, but my neighbors have kind of ruined that. Their music's always so fucking loud, I don't get any peace here anymore. Very, very difficult to control things under that circumstance. How long has this character been alive? Let's have a look. Only 5 days. I've not played this server very long. But it's all default zombies, so the chances are I won't be dying. Because it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a few to get that far. Okay, let's go and grab some food from upstairs. And I think the next time I come in, I'm going to go to the abattoir and come back with about 300 or 400 units worth of meat. What's the time? I don't have enough time to drive there tonight. Because I've eaten practically all the stews that I made. Me, a professional? No. No, I actually work for a living. This I do for fun. Such a cool building, though. And this, though, I like to be I like to be a bit professional. Maybe, perhaps, maybe. Oh, we put it back. Good. Let's go. We need more wood. Actually, what's left on this axe? It's about halfway there. Halfway there. Would you guys hate me if I said I was listening to Nickelback before stream? I mean, we can get past Photograph, but Burn It to the Ground is such a good track, man. Thank you for help. No worries, Snow Beetle. Thank you guys for having something I can help with. Gives me a task, it's something to do. I'm going to nick a couple of fire axes if you guys don't mind. Since I'm out here chopping down some woods. Well, axes of some kind. There we go. Oink. I don't know if you guys have many. I saw a few. I can't be bothered going to Joe loot any, but I can if we need to. But I'm not. Well, yeah, no, we got plenty. I just didn't know if you guys had a blacksmither, because normally that's Nadka for us. And I know he's here. I just don't know what he's been doing. What his plans are. Yes, that's Kiwi's lawyer most likely. Yes. No. Because you could use almost any stream I have to counteract that argument. What prevents me from getting in trouble is just not doing things that get me in trouble, right? That's kind of how I look at it. If I just don't do anything stupid, I should be fine. Burn It to the Ground, yeah, I love that. I love that. Love that song. Also, there's a couple of, what is it, Hinder songs I like as well. Which is similar. Up All Night, that's a pretty good one. Alright, grabbing these. F. I had to press it 3 times. Let's do a quick loopy loop. Make sure there's nothing around. I see nothing. Yep, that's my best Schultz impression. You don't know what I'm talking about? You're not old enough. And I can't do a radar one, so forget it. Hey! Axe head break or just the handles? Oh no, I used them until they broke. I don't even know where the axe heads are. I should have looked, but I didn't see them on the floor. Shit. Crap. Because they're not in my bag, are they? No, I only end up with the heads. It's alright, I think I know where they are. Shit, I forgot all about that. I'm so not used to playing with them. But yeah, probably should get the axe heads to bring them on. Oops. Fuck it. Cut down one more. Then we'll go have a rest. Okay? I mean, I couldn't imagine chopping down 4 trees and then having a rest. I mean, I'd chop down probably like half of one and need a rest. But then this character has the fitness of an Olympic athlete. Oh, I'm a were rambler. Polystyrene and petrol. What? Oi! Let me... God damn it. Let me... Damn you, game. Well, I binged the entire Fallout second season in a day. I watched it all today. What a great show. It's over, right? I'm pretty sure it's over. Thermite's pretty easy too. Let's get a whole bunch of rust, a magnesium strip, and a burner. Blowtorch. Which they sell in every gas station and dairy. That shit'll burn through an engine block and then straight down into the driveway underneath. Magnesium strip might be a bit more difficult to get your hands on. What a great movie that was too, eh? Law-abiding citizen. Is that Jared Butler? That was so good. Depends on what kind of thermite you want to make. Yeah, just a destructive kind. But you don't really need it for much. Like I heard people, oh bro, just use thermite on a lock. I'm like, don't you just have 2 wrenches? Ever heard of leverage? Put the forks of 2 wrenches, you know, spanners. They normally have a circle on one end and a fork on the other. Put the 2 forks together like this into your lock and then push them together and it'll pop open. That's why we have lock boxes. It's like it's funny in this game when you're hot wiring a car. Oh, come on. Won't let me in the driver's door. When you're hot wiring a car, because back then in the 90s, like it was, I think it was like 5, 6 wires. I think it was 5 going into the back of the ignition of most vehicles. And 2 of the wires were the same color. You just have to connect those 2 together. That's it. Doesn't require any understanding of anything. It's so simple to do. These days, though, apparently now you got to like drill a hole in the like the bottom of a Toyota door or something. I don't know. Very, very weird. Don't even be started with Teslas. Let's build a giant antenna. Most people leave their keys by the front door. Mine are in my office. Which is, well, here. Miles from the front door. What was the other one? Because we had the Anarchist cookbook back when I was younger. You guys ever read that? So we found out that superglue and door locks don't work very well together. Taught me how to open up the master locks at my school too. The padlocks that people would have on their lockers. Onto the little dials on the front. Just love that book. But I actually have it. I printed it out. In case I ever lost it. I don't know where it is though. Also printed out every single game cheat from, shit, was it PCGamer.com? I don't know, a place where I used to get all my trainers from. It doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. But I had all like the cheats for every game on it. Printed out every page. Thousands. Thermite and a sandblaster to create a hellish flamethrower. No, but that sounds cool. You know, you can make a vacuum cleaner without like the need of a motor. You just need an air compressor. The way that we suck up our grit at work is we have a pipe that runs like this. We have another pipe that runs straight down attached to a hose. Right? Air runs straight through this pipe. The hose acts like a vacuum and sucks up all the shit into it. My own invention, that, yes. We used to pick up the grit off the floor using a shovel, and by grit, it's like grain, like the size of grains of sand, but they're made out of steel. They come out of like this thing like a fire hose, ripping all the paint and rust off metal. We used to pick that up using shovels into buckets and carry the buckets over to a hole, pour it in so they could get picked up and dumped into a hopper. Yeah, no. 15 years old and then I ain't doing this shit. Just make a vacuum. Thank you, science class. Like, nice. That encumbrance is crazy. How many we got? We got 20 logs in our pocket. Keep your mum away from us. Don't want to get too excited. Hey, no, thank you. Cheat Code Central. Oh, yeah, CCC. Yeah. Anarchist Cookbook. Poor man's James Bond. Never heard of that one. But yeah, the Anarchist Cookbook was a good one. Some of it was a bit outdated, though, like the freak boxes. Like, did you guys ever try one of those? Basically, you're building like a telephone that makes every single phone on the entire network ring all at the same time. Fucking insane! Hey! Just like, what? Let me in! Let me in! Dang it! Let's go. Excuse me. We have bugs to get rid of. Yeah, I don't bother with cheat codes these days because there's plenty of things. Have you ever heard of WeMod? This thing was annoying me earlier. This thing has like all the cheats that you could ever need. Really? There's Metal Gear Solid? I didn't even know those existed. Basically, it injects a trainer into your video game. Yes, they also have them for online games. No, I would not recommend using it for that, but hey, whatever. And consumers have actually been proven to have some very wrong. Yeah, some of them are very wrong. Yes, but some of them were very good. Like the by the time I read it, the one about intercepting an ATM, you know, the ATM machines, the ability to intercept the transaction going from the machine to the bank, so it couldn't check how much credit you had, but just gave you money. That disappeared even before I got my hands on the book. You could not do that then. That was just not. It was not possible. They'd already redone it. Go figure, right? Bank figures out someone's trying to steal from them. Yeah, not gonna last long. But you know how there was like they had that. We've got ghost stores. Who are you gonna call? Bug wipers. You know how they had the infinite money glitch at Chase or whatever it was, like a couple years back or whatever? Which was just stupid because it was just fraud. We had something similar here almost 20-something years ago. Where they would you could go to if you had an ASB account and you went to a Westpac bank machine after midnight, because Westpac is a bank and ASB's a bank. These are Australian banks anyway. If you went to Westpac Bank after midnight and you drew out money, it wouldn't count it. But if you had $200, you were able to draw out $400, right? But your bank account would have a zero balance on it. If you tried to draw out 600, it wouldn't let you because it would only let you double up what you had in there. Now, what it was supposed to do was tell you you were minus 200. It didn't. People were using that for a very long time before the banks finally clicked on and realized what was happening. And then what ended up happening is people went to go to the bank to use it, and all of a sudden it was like, oh, you're minus $10,000 because you actually racked up a massive balance. So I think they got fucked in the end. That was 20-something years ago. So that just needs to know how. Yeah, no, but what I mean is in the book, what it was saying in the book, you can't do that anymore. It was intercepting the cable in between it and the bank and shit like that. Now it's completely different. It was different back then too. Don't ask me how I know. I never tried. I just know people who did. They're both dead now, so I don't think they care that I'm telling the story. What? What's the time? Oh my goodness, I'm running late as hell. Okay, in that case, let me turn the van off, move it to a better position, so I'm not blocking the driveway. There's some wood for you lads. I think Eric's already picked up the first lot I dropped off. Thanks for the wood axes there, Snowbird. I'll try and remember to grab the heads later. And I'll always remember to bring them back now. I can find a whetstone. I'm pretty sure there's one in here. Let me go park up, I don't know, over here, so I'm out of the way. Brilliant, beautiful. All right, give me my key. Always just take it, just in case. I don't have my name tag on this seat because I haven't died yet. All right, lads, I gotta go feed some cats. Woohoo! That was Project Zomboid, the world record server. Was it Dead on Live? Is that the one? Dead on Live server? Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Good people over here too, very helpful, and great team players, which is what you want to see, how you want to experience Zomboid, right? Let me just make it glitch a little bit because I'm logging out and OBS hates that. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those lovely good things. Let's see if anyone's streaming right now, and I'll flick you all off to them. So we can keep passing the fun around, of course. But let's see if there is anyone, because there was nobody last night. It was just me. It was right at the tail end. Nix, Dr. Nix, is he on right now? Let me just check. Just double check. We'll go say hello to Dr. Nix. Yes, he is. All right. So is Toxie. Does he have raids? Because we could send one his way too. Nah, no, he doesn't. All right, let's go say hello to Real Captain. Impossible 16x16 challenge. Awesome. Well, that's over on YouTube. I don't have the Rumble thing. Okay. Won't let me raid. Right, well, you suck. Let me go to Twitch then. Yeah, so you might as well send off yeah, if there's still 7 of you over there, you guys are champions. Who can we raid? Because I don't really know anybody over on Twitch. Let's find someone who's speaking English, maybe. I don't know. Because I can't even read that name. Who are you? Who cares? That's random. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm going to send you off to somebody else. I hope to see you tomorrow. Or, I don't know, some other time. Have a good night. Catch you later.